Will we ever get a new tape from Key Glock? And rest in peace, the late great young Dolph. The answer is we don't know. Key Glock is doing promotion to promote his new album, Glockavelli. And when asked, yo, do you and Dolph got another one? Is there enough music, enough verses from Dolph to get it done? Glock admitted that he wants to do another tape, but it's like, I'm not going to be as happy. I'm going to be more in the past, and it really don't feel the same. Fans won't understand it. Nobody will. He went on to say, I'm going to put so much work and thought into making sure it's what he would have wanted. It would put a big hole in me, and I ain't trying to do that right now. In another interview, Glock admitted, of course we got music, but who know what Dolph and God got planned? It's up to them. He'll let me know. I think referencing God in the second time around when it's time. If you remember, Dolph and Glock gave the culture a couple contributions collectively. In 2019, they released their collab album, Dumb and Dumber. Then they followed that bad boy up with a second iteration in 2021, Dumb and Dumber 2, certified gold projects from these two Memphis rappers, cousins that they are. Key Glock, by the way, recently announced that he has signed a deal with Republic Records. As many of you know, while the late great young Dolph was alive, Dolph pushed his independent label, Paper Route Empire, and many times over considered signing deals with majors. Ultimately, he left the money on the table. This story from Glock is eerie, but man, is it something. On the Breakfast Club, Glock admitted that it was crazy. The week before Dolph passed in Memphis, him, Daddy-O, and a couple of more of the PRE circle had a round table talk. And apparently Dolph let everybody in Paper Route Empire know, if anything ever goes left, if anything ever happens to me, he wanted them to take Glock to a major label. That was his instructions that he left. Glock admitted that him and Dolph always were discussing and debating, should we stay independent or go to a major? This was interesting to me. Key Glock was like, yo, that was Dolph's thing to be the biggest independent artist. That was his stilo. I never wanted to take that away from him, but we always knew how much money we could make with a major. That's why I really kind of did it. Just signed into Republic Records. I knew bro wanted me to do this. He didn't say it for no reason. It was no coincidence that he said it a week before he ultimately passed away. That is an eerie story, but it does appear that Key Glock got the blessing from the late great young Dolph to sign to Republic Records just a week before he passed away. Speaking of Dolph, how about Key Glock telling a story about how young Dolph actually had pre-ordered this dolphin chain, as you see, but crazy how life played out. He actually got gunned down before he was able to complete the purchase. So Key Glock bought it. He said, this chain was actually my brother Young Dolph's. He ordered it before he passed. He wasn't physically here to buy it, so I bought it. How about that, man? And let me know in the comment section, would you be here for a new tape from Key Glock and Young Dolph? Would it hit the same knowing Dolph's not here anymore? Has Dolph music still hit the same? I'm gonna tell you, as a guy that listens to a lot of Young Dolph music, all of the old stuff still ring off like he's still here. It's really weird, right? Like, there are a lot of artists that we've unfortunately lost in music. You feel their energy of them not being here when you listen to them. Crazy enough, Young Dolph's got this timeless flow to him. His music don't feel like he's gone. I can't explain it more than that. As a guy that interviewed Dolph multiple times, by the way, I can't explain it more than that. I didn't know him personally, but it feels like I did. You know, our conversations were brief and very fruitful. He gave me a lot of game in the few conversations we had. But when I listen to his music, it's just like he's still here. I don't know. I just feel like Dolph gonna pop out of the blue somewhere in 3 months and drop a new tape. Time, love, and support, what your boy never take for granted. I'm out. It's FERRO's favorite time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA playoffs are intense, and my sponsor partners over at Underdog want to make that intensity worth your while. Underdog has released a new game that I am really feeling called Ladders, and I'll break it down to you. It's simple. You can win up to 100 times your money by selecting 3 to 5 players who you think will go off throughout a series. As a player hits a higher rung, your payout will jump up. It's simple as that. And when you sign up, all you got to do is use your boy promo code FERRO, FERRO. You know I'm going to throw you a few dollars extra on your first deposit. Try ladders out right now, only available on Underdog. Enjoy the Western Conference, Eastern Conference, and NBA Finals.